Alright guys, so this is going to be trade recap for Wednesday 15th of January, and going into the day I was bullish, or sorry, I was bearish because we had CPI at 8:30. We created this 4-hour candle with no manipulation on the bottom side or the downside, so it was a devil's mark here. We had SMT highs, and yeah, that's kind of why. Oh, and we also had the standard deviation projections, and we were in this kind of negative 2 to 2.5 range. So I was looking for a short setup, and this is the one that I took. Okay, actually this is not the one that I took. This is the one that I took. And basically the logic behind this is we swept Friday highs, and then we had SMT highs here. We had this inversion, we were respecting it nicely. We had internal SMT, and then we had this 5-minute CISD right here. So everything kind of just looked good for shorts. So I entered off of this inversion fair value gap right here. So when we created this and then retraced into it, and then I just got stopped out right here. And basically the reason that I got stopped out was just because of poor stop loss management and because I let greed take over. So when I was going into the trade, I kind of just thought that this would be like the right place to put my stop loss, right? And this kind of makes the most sense because we had this SMT high, so I would expect this high to just not be swept. So this is what would have made more sense, but I got a bit greedy and I tried taking it with like this 4.3R setup because I just got greedy. I just wanted more, right? Because if I take it with just a 25 point stop, then I can use more contracts. I can enter with more contracts, and it's I wouldn't lose as much, right? So yeah, that's just what happened, and I got stopped out. So yeah, like this would have been the trade, and even though it didn't hit full TP, I definitely wouldn't have gotten stopped out. Like, well, once we come all the way down here, I'm definitely moving stop to break even, so I'm not gonna get stopped out or stopped at a loss, right? And yeah, I let greed take over, and I let my emotions take over. And obviously it's unfortunate. It's something that still does happen. It definitely happens less than when I started trading, but I am still relatively new to trading, right? It's only been just under a year, so I'm still definitely working on kind of managing my emotions, mastering myself, controlling myself, and this is kind of just one of those days where I failed to do that. But I have to think about this from a growth mindset, a positive mindset, and like next time something like this, something similar happens, I'm definitely just gonna stick to what the logical thing to do is, like what my analysis tells me to do, rather than being greedy and just being emotional, being like, oh, I can get away with a smaller stop loss, and then just obviously it wasn't a good idea, and I knew it wasn't a good idea. So yeah, it was not the best trade. Like if my analysis told me and if whatever I was thinking at the time told me that this stop loss made sense, then it would have been a good trade, a good loss. But since my analysis told me that my stop should be at least above this high, and I didn't follow that, it was obviously a bad loss. But it's just it's something that happens, and there's really no point kind of like regretting my decisions, I guess. I just have to see what I can learn from this, right? And how I can apply what I've learned to my future trades, so I don't make the same mistake. Because as long as you're improving day by day, you're getting rid of your mistakes day by day, then you will become a good trader. And this just, it doesn't have to be trading either, right? So, like, if you just keep getting better every day, then there's no way that you're gonna be worse in a year, right? Like, if you keep getting better every day, then obviously just you're gonna get better and better. And if you just let time play a role in your improvement, then you will become a really, really good trader. And that's just what I have to believe in. And I just have to just keep improving my trading, believing that time will be that like magic ingredient that will make me a consistently profitable trader that can just live off of trading, right? And to do that, I definitely cannot be doing this kind of emotional trading. So I really have to be careful not to do this, right? But yeah, I mean, price has been quite bad, I would say. Yesterday, Monday, Tuesday was pretty bad price action, and then today we were kind of just too high in premium because of CPI, and then we never got a good retrace. So that was also quite bad. I wouldn't say it was ideal, at least for how I trade. And then like last week I didn't trade too much because Thursday, Friday, or Thursday it was closed, and then Friday I didn't take a trade, right? So yeah, I mean that probably also played a role, right? I haven't traded in like 4 trading days, and that just made me impulsive, and I know I can't be doing that. So I just have to I definitely just have to keep improving myself and not do these dumb things that my brain tells me, oh, you shouldn't do. But yeah, that's about it for the recap, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your days.